Ho ho buddies, welcome to Borderline Games. I'm Gareth and today we're playing Beacon Pines. Last time we learned that this little cute little reindeer. Reindeer or deer? There's the antlers, does that mean it's a reindeer? Look. Oh, okay, that does that. Forget about that. So, the protagonist of Beacon Pines, I know Rolo is my friend. I know that the protagonist's mother has gone missing, and the father is now dead. I say now, like, I guess that happened a while ago. But... Beacon Pines protagonist... name is... Luca, that's right, Luca Van Horn. Anyway, there's some lights going on at this factory, this fertilizer factory, and we want to get down to business and work out what's going on. Let's find out. Now. Wow, that smells awful. Too bad Rolo's not here. He'd have no problem poking around in there.
The hose emitted a subtle sound.
Oh.
It was actively draining some kind of liquid.
Interesting. What else we got? Nothing else? Oh, here's the liquid.
The water looked almost diseased.
Oh, I just stepped in it as well.
It flowed slowly into the woods.
That doesn't sound good. Investigate the Valentine warehouse alone. Locked.
Luca thought he heard faint sounds coming from the other side of the door. He pressed his ear against the cold metal to hear better.
You're gonna get caught. A zipper. Footsteps.
The sound of footsteps grew louder.
Find somewhere to hide. Hello? Oh, who's this? Shit.
The heavy steel door knocked Luca to the ground. Disoriented, he looked up to see an imposing figure silhouetted in a green glow. It lunged toward him. He tried to scramble away, but felt a gloved hand latch onto his ankle. Luca watched his fingernails leave trails in the dirt as the hand slowly dragged him back through the door, into the lab, into the green light.
This is a story about change. Okay.
This is a story about change. It was far from the sort of change Luca imagined for himself. But change is, after all, a dangerous animal. The end?
Oh. That's an end.
I probably should have warned you about this. There are many paths that our story can take. Most will end in tragedy. But don't let that discourage you. We will find the ending that this story deserves. I just know it.
So we gotta go back and pick shit, I guess.
From here on out, a charm will have a check mark when it's been used to its full potential at a given turning point.
Oh, okay.
Now, let's try something different.
So change has been used. So let's go to the Warehouse of Horrors. I see. So I can use shit here. In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little... shit.
Past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little shit.
Make a break for it. What have you done? Ah! Did that little shit just kick me? Run all you want, you little twerps. You've got to come home eventually. Sorry. Investigate the Valentine warehouse with Rolo. I'm a little suspicious of this guy. I'm sorry about that. Rolo can get overexcited sometimes.
Solomon Valentine, current ward of and future successor to the Valentine fortune. huffed as he brushed off his pants.
A town complete and utter fools. A town of complete and utter fools. One wonders if it's worth taking anything here seriously. Either way, I'm really sorry. No matter. How are you doing? Me? Yes, with all that business about your mother and whatnot. Oh, I'm getting by. Still no word from her at all? No. That is truly a shame. Oh, okay, we got another one, cool. Your grandmother has taken residence to keep house? Yeah. And how is that going? We mostly stay out of each other's way. You make it sound like she's rarely at home. It's not like that. She just has a lot to do. Mm-hmm. She's still settling in and trying to figure out how to make ends meet. Indeed. Well, count your blessings. It's better to have a caretaker who's rarely around, in lieu of one who tries to compensate by smothering you with attention. That doesn't sound so bad. Trust me when I say, it's best to rely on yourself. Family has a way of creating more problems than they solve. Interesting. Oh, is that his father? Where's my son? Solomon!
Trifled a gesture toward the approaching heiress Valentine.
Speak of the devil. Do not wander off like that. I'm much too busy to be looking all over for you. Apologies, heiress. I was just taking a stroll through town. Strolls are for commoners. You're a Valentine now. I want you to be present for the construction of the History Museum. The future of this town relies on its ability to remember our family's great past. Of course. What an arse. Looks like the library hasn't opened yet. I'll check back later. Oh, this guy? Luca, my boy. Hold up a tick. Sorry, Mr. Nuncreed. Kind of in a hurry right now. Oh, off I go. Boy's got too much of his father in him. His father's dead. I win. Little help. Oops. Ignore this. I just pressed the wrong button. The champion! We were racing? Did that road get longer? Like anything ever changes around here. It seemed longer. You're just lightheaded from the run. You really need to pace yourself better next time. Not sure why I would take advice from second place. Has that sign always been there? Wait, what? Caution, electrified fence. No, that's definitely new. Creepy. How are you going to get around an electrified fence, an electric fence? Don't worry, I've got this. Oh. How did you do that? Power always says, you can figure out what the plan was when you're done. Great. What now? Well, I did my part and established that touching the fence is bad. I'm sure you can handle it from here. I'll supervise. From a safe distance. Okay, well, we know what to do. Get these. Whoa, you're a genius. Oh, I gotta get more. I think that did it. Luca, you never fail to impress. Off we go. Back here again.
As the glowing windows of the old warehouse came into view, Rollo began to bounce excitedly.
Check it out. Dang, Rollo, you weren't exaggerating for once. Was there any ever doubt? No. Was there ever any doubt? This definitely needs investigating. Good thing two ace detectives are on the case. This is bizarre. This is awesome. Rumble. Did you feel that? What, the excitement in the air? You bet your butt I did. Check out this puddle. That's not normal. And this hose. Oh man, the door's locked. Try harder. Is Rollo gonna get killed? No dice. It won't budge. Oh well. This dumpster's new, right? I bet it's got stuff in it. I can't really see what's in here. Is he gonna jump in? Who did all of this? My nose is itching. I think I smell some treasure. Are you sure that isn't just the hazardous waste? Just help me in. Rollo. It would be my honor to throw you in the trash. Come on, Lady Luck. So, what's in there? Let's see. There's a squishy bag of squish. Wow. A good inch of stagnant sludge. Your natural habitat. Wait. Hold the phone. Hold two phones. Check these bad boys out. Are those walkie-talkies? Just like Hank Atomic Communicators. Hank Atomic Communicators. Does these actually work? Ground command to Hank Atomic. Hank, do you read me? This is Hank Atomic, ground command. You're coming in 555. How are your vital readouts, Hank? Let's get a little stuffy in here. Requesting assistance for evac. Help is on the way. Oh. No. What was that? What was that? Someone's coming. Give me your hand. I'm trying. My hands are covered in squish. Scoot over. I'm coming in. Ooh, we made it. Scary guy in a hazmat suit. Tell me you saw that. Dude, I don't know what I saw. He's coming back. Get down. What is that? Is that a dead body?
The boy sat petrified under the weight of the bag.
Oh god, tell me that's not what I think it is. Luca, do you know what separates run-of-the-mill detectives from ace detectives? A ridiculous hat? When the chips are down, ace detectives dig deeper for clues.
Felt around at the large sack which burdened them.
Aha!
He snapped off a tag from just within a small zipper opening in the bag.
It's some sort of badge or something. What's it say?
Bo held the badge up to a faint shaft of light within the dumpster.
Dr. Prescott. Deep Engineering. It's a name tag. Who would throw away a bag full of slimy old name tags? I think it's just one name tag in a bag full of something else. Okay. Okay. I think we should make a break for it. Stay calm. This is no time to panic. I'm not panicking. You're panicking! Rollo, calm down. You don't have to squeeze my hand so hard. Dude. I am not holding your hand. Quit messing around. What other slime-covered hand would be in here? Ah! Ah! Wow. I'm beginning to see the benefits of your run for your lives plan. Right. We've clearly established that I'm faster than you, so I'll go first. Why not go together? Flaming chicken coop, Luca. I'll make sure the coast is clear. After I go, count to 100. If you hear me yell, run. If you don't hear me yell, run. Actually, either way, haul ass. Well, I'll give you credit. You sure found an eventful way to start our summer. It's what I do. Well, here goes nothing.
Lucas sat in the dark, tracking the sound of Rollo's footsteps as he ran. 1, 2, 3. He pressed his ear to the dumpster wall, straining to hear Rollo's footsteps as they faded away. 15, 16, 17. He tried not to think about the contents of the dumpster as he counted. 35, 36, 37. The thick stench made it hard to breathe. Screw it, that's long enough. Luca carefully lifted the lid and peered out. Nothing. No sign of Rollo. No sign of the man in the yellow suit. Time to haul ass. Luca clambered from the dumpster, stumbling to his knees. He was up like a shot and running, sprinting toward home as fast as he could. Beacon Pines flew by, blurred by the tears that welled up in his eyes. He wouldn't remember getting home at all that night. Throwing his front door open, storming up the stairs to his room, and surrendering to sleep almost as abruptly as he hit his pillow. Chapter 3. Finding a friend.
Oh, was Rollo.
The next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
I finished jarring a mess of jam last night. Uh-huh. So that'll need to get delivered into town today. Okay. So what did you and Rollo get up to yesterday? Oh, nothing interesting. Hello? Calm down. No, of course it was the right thing to do. Start gathering folks. I'll be right there. Oh, mystery. Mysterious. Are you sure there isn't anything you want to tell me about yesterday? Anything I want to tell you? Not really, we just sort of ran around a bit.
Gran's brow furrowed. She let out a long sigh. Her voice was quiet and even.
I have to go take care of something. You're to stay in this house for the day. Under no circumstances are you to leave. What? If I'm not back by dinner, there's stew in the icebox. But nothing. You are to stay here, understand? Yeah. Say it. I'll stay here till you get back. Good. Oh, what's the Gran up to? Well, that was strange. Well, we're definitely not going to stay here, right?
Young Luca would spend hours hiding in the bushes, waiting for a chance to jump out and startle his mother. She always enjoyed humoring him by feigning terror.
So, is it possible that the Gran is actually a baddie and is involved in whatever's going on at the fertilizer factory?
A faint electronic sound floated in the air.
Oh. Is that coming from inside the house? The phone call is coming from inside the house. Where's that coming from? Morse code. Where's that coming from? The fridge. I guess through here? I look cool. I'll sort that noise out in a second. Ooh, slap down. Hello? Is anyone there? Nope, this way I guess. Oh, walkie-talkie. Hello? Volo, is that you? Morse code. Over? Strange.
Luca glanced at the now silent walkie-talkie. He wasn't sure what to think.
There's someone at the door.
Luca glanced. He wasn't sure what
Oh.
to think.
No, it's someone at my door. Hang on a second, guys. Alright, someone at my door. Oh, it is? It's in-game? Okay, so that's just a coincidence? That's funny. Who was at the door? I'm going... Why? That's such a slow walk. Oh, hey, Roxy. If this is about me, accidentally kicking you yesterday... Is Volo here? No. Look at me, Luca. This is serious. Is Rolo here? No, I haven't seen him since yesterday. Rolo didn't come home last night. What?
A pit formed in Luca's stomach.
Oh my god. Where was the last place you saw him? We were playing around. In Weepwood. And then it was late and we went home. Weepwood. If he's alive, I'm gonna kill that little creep. Is there anything else? Anything that he said?
Luca's mouth felt dry.
No, we were just messing around. Okay. I need to let people know to check the woods. You just stay out of trouble. Go see if he's hiding in the library or something.
Luca could feel his heart beating in his throat.
Rolo? Where are you? Check the library for Rolo. I guess we're going. So the library, if I remember... Down here?
The road leading to Beacon Pines was long and uninspiring. A sort of natural barrier for the impatient.
Oh, okay. This way. Where's that library? Oh, I'm not paying attention to where I'm walking. This way. Perennial Harvest. We really need to get back to work. Just a couple more minutes. If Roxy said she will be here, then she will be here. I just don't see why I'm standing around, doing nothing, and waiting for Roxy, when I could be standing around doing nothing and getting paid for it. Come on, Lumi. Roxy needs our help. Yeah, well, good intentions don't qualify as legal tender. Tender? Ah, my parents wouldn't listen. No offense, but isn't Rolo always getting into trouble? Something feels different this time. What can we do to help? We need to check where the adults aren't. So I guess it's up to us to check Weepwood. Our shift doesn't end for another couple of hours. We could spend the time making posters. That'd be great. I guess. Right. Fitz and I will check Weepwood. We'll be back later to pick up the posters. I think my dad has a map of Weepwood. Let's swing by my house and grab it before we head out. Off they go. So where's the library then? What's that say? Last Chance Diner. There's no library here. No. Where is the library? The Beacon. Coffee. Can I go down here? No. The Perennial Harvest, that's not a library, is it? That's a weird place. Is that a weird place? It gives me Scientology vibes, I'm not sure why. Old Pickler's Pond. Okay, so... Oh, maybe the library is that way. In fact, I think it might be, right? Oh, who's this little guy with a lollipop?
Hey, Bert. Have you seen Rolo? Nope. Though I've mostly been talking to clipboards. They're setting up lots of stuff for the festival. This one said he had to process some answers. I told him that was fine. I'll wait right here until he gets back.
Oh, I see. So he's in charge of organising the festival and getting feedback. Right, I think the library's this way. I guess we should talk to these guys. We might get some charms.
What's this about a missing child?
I must stress the situation is completely under control.
It just all seems so terrible. And you're sure there's nothing we can do to help?
Nonsense. Young Mr. Cotter will turn up safe and sound, I'm certain. You just focus on settling in. I trust my sister has supplied you with suitable lodging.
Oh yes, Miss Valentine has been more than accommodating. We were just telling our daughter, Beck, that... Now, where did she run off to?
I'm looking for the library. Think it's over here. There it is, there it is.
Kato volunteered at the library during the summers. He wasn't very social, so he'd dedicate each summer
Kato a little
to becoming an
bird.
expert in a single subject.
He'd dedicate each summer to becoming an expert in a single... That's really funny.
Making him a reliable source of very particular knowledge. If you were to ask Kato something he didn't know, he'd escape into the dusty old bookshelves and return with just the right thing.
Hey, Kato.
Kato was lost in his reading. Luca crooked his neck to see the title, Introduction to Melitology.
Ahem. Oh, hey, Luca, you snuck up on me. Good book? I dunno, just started it.
He gestured to the shelves.
I'm really running out of books I haven't read yet. So now it's on to the wonderful world of bees. Turns out bees are pretty cool. For instance, did you know that around 70% of bee species actually live in underground tunnels? Or that if there are two queens in a hive, they'll fight to the death for supremacy?
Fight.
That's interesting, but you haven't seen Rolo around recently, have you? Not since yesterday. Keep an eye out for him, okay? Sure thing. If I see him, you'll be the first to know.
Who's this guy?
Hey, Jace.
Oh, hey, Luca.
Did Rolo come by?
No. I was actually surprised. He's usually here early on days when a new issue drops. Rolo's the biggest Hank Atomic fan I know. Besides myself, that is.
Well, if he does swing by, tell him to meet me you know where.
I don't know where.
No, he knows where.
Oh! Roger that, Space Cadet. Okay. Fuck the books. Let's go. Oh yeah, hello. What sort of monster puts candy behind a locked door? Oh, it's a new person.
Oh yeah, Mr. Nuncreed works weird hours sometimes. Of course he does. How about you? When do I work? No, what's your name? Luca Van Horn. You new here? Yeah, not by choice.
Beck's family moved often, giving her little time to establish any real connections. She would tell you she prefers it that way.
I'm looking for my friend Rolo. He didn't come home last night. So he's missing. I guess so. Like, missing. Does that sort of thing happen a lot around here?
Luca shifted his feet uncomfortably.
Well, that sucks. Yeah. So I should probably get going. See ya. Hey, wait up. What?
Beck pulled a coin from her pocket.
I'm coming with you. What? So says the unlucky penny. Unlucky? Yeah, well, technically it landed on heads. Leave this kid to find his friend alone. But I always do the opposite. Oh, that's kinda like me and Rolo. I guess Rolo is my unlucky penny. That settles it. A person should never be without their unlucky penny. Let's go find him. The name's Beck. Pleasure to meet you, Beck. I suppose I could use some help. Try to keep up. It's a bit of a flex. Hello? Joey, have you seen Rolo around?
No, sorry, Luca. I've had my eyes in the dirt looking for beetles. I can't seem to find any.
He never came home last night.
I think it's because it's been colder than normal.
I don't see why that would have anything to do with Rolo.
No, the beetles. You think the temperature confused the circadian rhythm or something?
Who's to say? I'm no beetologist. Just keep an eye out for him, okay?
Of course.
Right. So we've been boarded up. Dang, they boarded up the way in. This way? Okay.
Luca felt a chill as he approached Beck. Her eyes were locked on the strange green liquid. The nearby grass was coated in a fine layer of frost.
Is this sort of thing normal around here? Because puddles of glowing ooze are definitely not what I expected from this place. I have no idea what that stuff is. Well, the next obvious step is science. And what does science suggest? Poke it with a stick.
Luca watched as Beck dipped a broken tree branch into the goo. Beck's eyes widened as flowers grew from the dead wood.
Whoa!
First small buds, which quickly bloomed into vibrant petals.
What the? Cool.
As quickly as they had grown, the flowers began to shrivel and turn gray. Beck dropped the stick with a grunt of disgust.
Okay. So the science tells us this skunk is weird as hell. Yeah, it seems dangerous. Hey Tish, look what the cat dragged in.
Yup.
I don't have time for this right now, Iggy. Ah, don't say things like that, it hurts Tish's feelings. Ain't that right, Tish?
Yep.
She looks fine to me. Why, hello, I don't think we've been properly introduced. Iggy's the name, this is my compatriot, Tish.
Yep.
You've probably heard of us. Can't say I have. I'll forgive you just this once, on account of you being new around here. Why would you hang out with this dud?
Who are you, Malfoy? He's the Malfoy of the animal world.
Oh, he seems pretty alright. Iggy, why'd you have to be so... you? Has he even told you that his parents skipped out on him? Shut up. It's true, they got tired of having such a pathetic kid and left him. Iggy, I'm only gonna say this one time. Don't talk about my family. Well, look who's grown a backbone now that a girl's around. First his pop croaked, then his mum finally couldn't take it anymore and bounced.
Oh, we're gonna fight.
Took a step towards Luca, his sneer lit by the glowing puddle. Beck could see tears welling in Luca's eyes, his fists clenched. Some things about Beacon Pines were very different from the city, but a bully from a hayseed town is really no different from a city bully. Beck took a deep breath and thought.
Well, time to bust out the... tickles? Bust out the tickles, bust out the strange. Yeah, that'll get rid of a bully.
Well, time to bust out the strange.
Alright, Luca. Looks like you need a little mud bath. What's wrong with you, new kid? You're about to pound your new friend. We're about to pound your new friend.
Beck stared in silence, the only sign of life being the twitch of an eye.
It's weird when people don't talk.
Yep.
Stop being a weirdo. Hello? Are you some kind of wackadoo? Makes sense, wackadoos travel in packs. Dud.
The sight of Iggy taunting back, something in Luca snapped. Iggy's smirk shifted to a look of shock as Luca launched himself into his stomach.
Ah!
His clothes were drenched in the glowing ooze.
Oh.
You jerk. My clothes are ruined. I'm gonna...
Iggy's voice began to slur as he struggled to get up.
Struggle. I don't feel so good. I'm sorry, I just... Oh shit.
Yep. Okay, well, that's not good. That was intense.
Iggy's gonna be okay, right?
Nothing about this seems okay.
Person at the warehouse. This strange ooze and what it did to Iggy. Was Rollo caught up in all of this?
We have to find Rollo. You took the words out of my mouth.
And we're going to find out where Rollo is. Oh, after this. Whoa there, little buddies. You startled me. What in the dickens are you up to in this part of town?
We're just helping looking for Rollo.
Oh, you haven't heard the good news. Rollo showed up safe and sound a bit ago.
Really? So where was he?
It's funny, really. He just got a little turned around in the woods. That can be disorienting, you know.
I'm starting to get that impression.
Rollo's at his house now, getting some well-deserved rest.
Well, that's a relief.
You two should scurry along before you get lost yourselves.
Yeah. Come on, Beck. I can't wait to introduce you to Rollo.
Oh, that reminds me. Luca, your grandmother was looking for you.
She was.
She was worried sick. You should march straight home.
I guess.
Beck, your folks might be getting worried too. I'll walk you home. I need to talk with Nellie about work anyway.
Beck glanced toward Luca.
I guess all's well that ends well. I'll introduce you to Rollo tomorrow. Sure. Glad he's okay.
Oh, so is she the daughter of that guy?
Relief.
Or something else?
A wave of relief washed over Luca, which was quickly replaced by a sense of dread. Gran is going to kill me. If he hurried, he might just make it home before sundown. Chapter 4. Our harvest awaits. Luca took a deep breath and gingerly opened the door, steeling himself for Gran's wrath.
Gran? I'm home. Everything's fine. Gran?
I'm going to catch up with Gran next time on Borderline Games. Thank you so much for watching this. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Beacon Pines. Beacon Pines is the game that we're playing. Have a good evening. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.